Dear enlightened soul, if you are here at this very moment, know that it is no coincidence. Something greater has led you to this message. An invisible yet powerful force is trying to communicate with you, and what is about to be revealed could change everything. Are you ready to listen? The angels are sending clear signs. The universe has been trying to warn you. Your heart feels it, but your mind hesitates. Something profound is unfolding in your life, and if you ignore it, you may lose a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This message has reached you now because time is running out. Destiny is calling you to act before it's too late. There is someone in your life who is about to make a decision that will change the course of your story. This special person, your soulmate, feels your energy even from a distance. But doubt and uncertainty are weakening this sacred bond. If nothing is done now, this connection may be lost forever. Are you ready to see beyond what your eyes can perceive? The love between you is not ordinary. It was written before this lifetime, woven into a greater purpose. But time does not wait. The choices you make today will determine whether this journey continues side by side or fades into mere memories of what could have been. Your heart already knows the answer, but are you truly ready to act? Beyond love, something even greater is at stake. Your entire life is on the verge of entering a cycle of profound change. It's not just about emotions, it's about destiny, purpose, growth, and even prosperity. Your path may soon open to unexpected blessings, but there is one condition: you must make the right decision now. Are you listening to this call? The signs are everywhere: vivid dreams, unexplainable coincidences, strange sensations in your chest, a sudden nostalgia for something you can't quite explain. What does it all mean? And why is it happening now? If you're feeling something different, know that it is not your imagination. The universe is trying to show you the way. Are you paying attention? Nothing happens without a reason. This connection between you and this person did not arise by chance. There is a greater purpose, a divine alignment at play. But if you ignore this moment, you may regret it forever. The time for hesitation is over. The question is, are you willing to take the next step? Before we continue, I invite you to become part of this space of light and transformation. If this message resonates with you, subscribe now, turn on notifications, and show your support in the comments. Your participation here is incredibly important and may be the very first step in manifesting the changes the universe is preparing for you. Enlightened soul. If you have made it this far, it means that something deep inside you already feels the truth of this message. But there is one important detail you need to understand: the universe always tests those who are about to receive a great blessing. And that is exactly what is happening to you right now. You are being tested. In the past few days, perhaps even weeks, you have felt an uneasiness, a strange feeling that something is about to change, but you can't quite explain what. Sometimes, it feels like relief. Other times, an inexplicable fear. This happens because your soul already knows what is coming, but your mind is still trying to understand. The person connected to your destiny is going through the same process. They feel your energy, even if they don't say it. They catch themselves thinking about you at random moments, recalling conversations, sensing your presence for no apparent reason. This is not a coincidence. This is connection. And the more you both try to run from it, the more the universe sends signs to remind you that this story is far from over. But here is the crucial point: destiny may be offering you one final opportunity for everything to align. If this chance is ignored, it could take years, or even lifetimes, for this connection to be restored. The question is, are you willing to take that risk? Close your eyes for a moment and remember a time when this person made you feel truly alive. A moment when the world felt right, when everything made sense. Now, imagine never feeling that again. Imagine moving forward without that energy by your side. How does that make you feel? Does it hurt? Does it seem unfair? Then why haven't you taken action yet? Resistance to true love often comes from fear. Fear of getting hurt, fear of making mistakes, fear that history will repeat itself. But what if this time everything was different? What if what you experienced before was only a rehearsal for something greater? Are you willing to open yourself up to that possibility? Beyond this connection, something even deeper is happening behind the scenes of your life. Your financial destiny and life purpose are also aligning with this transformation. This means that when you make the right decision regarding your heart, other aspects of your life will also begin to shift. Love and prosperity are interconnected. But in order to receive this abundance, you must be in harmony with your truth. Do not ignore the signs. The angels are trying to speak to you. It may be through vivid dreams, songs that seem to carry hidden messages, repeated numbers like 1111 or 2222, or even unexpected encounters that seem to hold deeper meaning. This is not your imagination. This is the universe whispering in your ear, trying to guide you. The question is, are you listening? Do you feel it? The silent pull of destiny unfolding. Do you feel that? That subtle pressure in your chest, that wave of anxiety that comes and goes for no apparent reason? It's not your imagination. It's not a coincidence. What is happening in your life right now is part of something much greater than what you can see. Invisible forces are working behind the scenes, rearranging everything so that your path finally aligns with what has always been meant for you. But there's one thing you need to know. Destiny has given you a gift, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a bond that was forged even before this life. But something is blocking this connection. It could be fear, it could be doubt, or even the interference of external energies. And while you hesitate, this person feels the same inner conflict. You are more connected than you realize. When you think of them, they think of you. When you miss them, they feel it too. But time is slipping away, and a decision needs to be made. If you keep ignoring the universe's call, the consequences may be irreversible. This cycle is closing, and if no action is taken now, this connection could be lost in a way that may never be restored. But here's the secret: you have the power to change this. Right now. In this very moment. What you choose to do today will shape the next months, perhaps even years, of your life. The universe never separates two souls that are destined to find each other. But it can create distance when one of them is not ready. Is that what's happening here? Is this connection being tested because something needs to be learned before you can finally be together? Or is this the exact moment when everything can align, if only you have the courage to take the first step? And don't think that this shift is only about love. Something even bigger is unfolding in your life right now. Your financial path, your personal growth, your purpose, everything is shifting. Have you noticed that when your energy is aligned, doors begin to open unexpectedly? New opportunities arise, the right people appear at the perfect time, and even money seems to flow more effortlessly? That's not a coincidence. That's the universe responding to your vibration. Right now, your energy is at a crossroads. One path leads to trust, to taking a step forward into your destiny. The other keeps you trapped in fear, letting opportunities slip through your fingers. Which one will you choose? If this message resonates with you, it's because it was sent directly to your soul. None of this is random. You are guided here because you need to make a decision. So now, I invite you to send a sign to the universe that you are ready for this transformation. Enlightened soul. Have you ever had the feeling that something incredibly important was about to happen, even without any concrete evidence? As if a major change was approaching, but you couldn't quite tell when or how? This is not just intuition. This is your soul recognizing what is coming. And now, pay close attention. This is not just any change. This is the kind of transformation that happens once in a lifetime. Something that redefines everything, shifts the way you see the world, and rewrites your story. But here's what few people realize. Before this turning point happens, the universe always creates a moment of testing. Something that makes you question, that challenges you, that seems to push you backward. But this doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. Quite the opposite. It means you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And now, you have two choices: trust the flow of life or let fear paralyze you. The person who is connected to you feels this same energy. They, too, are facing doubts, questions, and signs that are screaming in their mind. Deep down, they know there is something greater between you, even if they try to deny it. But time is running out. If neither of you takes action now, this opportunity may slip away, like sand escaping through your fingers. What would you do if you knew this was the defining moment? That what happens now could shape the years ahead? Would you stand still, waiting for answers to come? Or would you have the courage to take a step into the unknown? If you choose to open yourself to this truth, be prepared. Because when you embrace your destiny, life responds in powerful ways. What once seemed impossible starts to happen. The doors that were closed suddenly open. The love that felt lost begins to strengthen. The abundance that seemed distant finally arrives. This is not luck. This is alignment. But here's something few people talk about. The universe does not give blessings to those who are not ready to receive them. You must be open, prepared, and receptive. You must give a clear sign that you are ready. And how do you do that? By choosing to believe, choosing to act, and choosing to trust that something greater is working behind the scenes. Enlightened soul. Something inside you already knows that this is not just another phase of life. You can feel it. The wind has shifted, the energy around you is no longer the same. There is an invisible movement happening, and everything is pointing toward a major turning point. But here's the question. This change depends on you. The universe can align the paths, place signs right in front of you, and make this connection more and more evident. But the action has to come from you. And if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, it might be too late. The person connected to you is in a state of deep confusion. They feel your energy, they know something needs to happen, but at the same time, they are trapped in insecurities, doubts, and fears that may not even be their own. Does this sound familiar? Because in truth, this reflection also exists within you. You are mirroring each other. And now, the time has come to break this cycle. If you've noticed strange things happening lately, pay attention. Recurring dreams, déjà vu, repeated numbers, unexpected encounters. This is not random. These are messages being sent to prepare you for what is about to unfold. Are you picking up on these signs, or are you ignoring what the universe is trying to show you? Now, imagine for a moment. You finally have that conversation you've been avoiding for so long. You allow yourself to speak your feelings without fear of the response. You decide to trust what your heart has known all along. And suddenly, everything aligns. What once seemed lost returns. What once felt uncertain becomes clear. What once seemed impossible becomes real. Has this scenario ever crossed your mind before? That's because this possibility exists. But now, you must decide, will you embrace it, or will you let it slip away once again? And don't think this transformation is only about love. Prosperity is also intertwined in this process. When you align your energy with what you truly desire, everything around you starts to shift. Doors that once seemed locked suddenly open. Unexpected opportunities arise. You start attracting things that once felt out of reach. And it all begins with a single choice, to follow the path your heart already knows is right. Enlightened soul. Do you feel that shift in the air? Something is happening, something that hasn't fully revealed itself yet, but is getting closer and closer. You can ignore it, you can pretend nothing is changing, but deep down, your soul already knows, this is the turning point you've been waiting for your entire life. And the most incredible part? The universe is already responding. The signs are all around you. Maybe you saw a repeated number today, maybe you heard a song that brought back a specific memory, or maybe you felt an unexplained presence by your side. This is not a coincidence. This is a call. The truth no one tells you is that the moments right before a major transformation always feel the most confusing. It seems like nothing makes sense, like you're lost, like things are slipping out of your control. But in reality, the exact opposite is happening. Everything is falling into place in a way you just can't see yet. And this special connection, that person who never truly left your life, even if they distance themselves, they feel it too. Maybe they don't understand it the way you do, maybe they're resisting it, but the truth remains, this bond cannot be broken. Now, imagine for a moment that this is your last chance. That if you don't act now, destiny will make a decision for you. And what if that decision isn't the one you would have chosen? Are you ready to live with that? True love is a rare gift, but it is also a test. Not everyone has the courage to follow it. Many let it slip away out of fear, out of pride, out of the belief that there is still time. But what if there isn't? What if this is your last opportunity to make things different? If your heart is racing right now, if you feel a tightness in your chest or an emotion you can't quite explain, that means this message is for you. This is a sign. Enlightened soul. Everything that has happened until now was never a coincidence. The meetings, the separations, the moments of doubt. It was all part of a greater plan, orchestrated to bring you to this exact moment. Destiny always knew this choice would be yours. Now, the real question is, are you finally ready to see the truth? Be honest with yourself. You have felt this restlessness for some time now, like something big is about to happen. And it is. But unlike what most people expect, the biggest changes in life don't happen with explosions. They happen in silence, in small signs, in details that go unnoticed, until suddenly, everything shifts. The person connected to your destiny feels it too. They know something is different. Even if they try to ignore it, even if logic tells them otherwise, something inside of them continues calling for you. But here's the detail that can change everything: they are waiting for a sign. Maybe from you, maybe from the universe. But they are right on the edge, between walking away forever or giving this love one more chance. And that is exactly why you must act. Time does not wait. Opportunities do not last forever. So many people live their whole lives trapped in regret, constantly asking, what if? But you don't have to be one of them. You still have a chance to do things differently. You still have the power to change this outcome. But it has to be now. Hesitation can be your greatest enemy at this moment. If you've been waiting for a clear answer, here it is. Destiny has already given it to you. It brought you to this message. It made you read every word, feel every sentence, because you already know what you need to do. The only thing missing now is your courage to accept it. And don't think this transformation is only about love. Because when you make the right decision, everything around you starts to align. Unexpected opportunities arise. Money flows more easily. Doors that once seemed locked suddenly open as if they had been waiting for you all along. This isn't magic. This is synchronicity. This is you finally saying yes to your true path. So now, do something for yourself. Tell the universe that you are ready to receive this transformation. Write in the comments, "I accept my destiny and choose love." Feel this truth within you. Subscribe now, turn on notifications, and leave your like. This small action could be the beginning of something far greater than you can imagine. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel it. This connection is still alive. That person still feels your energy. The universe is still giving you this chance. But time is running out. And you need to decide now. Enlightened soul. Time does not rewind. The choices you make today will shape the next few months, maybe even years, of your life. But here's what you need to understand: destiny has already placed everything in front of you. Now, it's up to you to see it. Will you ignore the signs, or will you finally accept what has been clear all along? This connection you feel is not ordinary. You know that. The intensity, the unexpected encounters, the thoughts that appear out of nowhere. This is not random. You and this person have unfinished business, something that needs to be resolved. But if you don't act now, this story may take an irreversible turn. And then, all that will remain is the question, what if I had done something differently? They feel this energy too. Even if they don't say it, even if they try to hide it, they feel it. But their mind is clouded with confusion. And if you're waiting for them to take the first step, you may be waiting for something that will never come. Because they are just as lost as you are. Someone needs to make the first move. So many people lose great loves because they wait too long. They wait for the right moment, they wait for a clearer sign, they wait for the other person to act first. But what if this waiting is exactly what is driving you apart? What if the only thing missing is your action? Now, picture your life without this person. Imagine moving forward without this connection, without this energy, without the possibility of a story that could have been incredible. It hurts, doesn't it? Because deep down, your soul already knows the answer. You just need the courage to accept it. And when you do, everything starts to change. Your vibration shifts, your energy aligns, and the universe responds. Unexpected opportunities arise, life flows more effortlessly, and even your prosperity begins to expand. Because love and abundance are connected. When you open yourself to one, the other follows. So, what will you choose now? Fear or trust? Doubt or action? Regret or fulfillment? This may be your last chance to change everything. And the universe is waiting for a sign from you. Enlightened soul. Now that you've made it this far, you need to understand something crucial. this separation was never a mistake. It was never a punishment, never just a coincidence. From the very beginning, this was part of a greater plan. But the real question is, have you learned the lesson you were meant to learn? The universe places challenges in our path to prepare us. What happened between you and this person was not an ending, it was a test. A test of growth, of maturity, of preparing for something even greater. And if you still feel this connection, if this bond cannot simply disappear, it's because this test is not over yet. Maybe you two drifted apart because you needed to grow individually. Maybe something needed to be healed first. Maybe the right time was never before, but now. And now that this moment has arrived, the final decision is in your hands. But here's something no one tells you: destiny never forces anything. If you don't act, if you don't choose this love, the universe will take that as your answer. It will move forward, it will close this cycle. And then, this connection may be lost forever. The question is that what you want? Do you want to look back years from now and wonder what could have been? Do you want to live with this doubt, with this what if echoing in your mind? Or will you have the courage to take a step toward what is already meant to be yours? Because when you choose to follow what you feel, when you trust the call of your heart, the universe aligns in your favor. Answers come, opportunities appear, love strengthens. And everything that once seemed impossible starts to happen. So now, it's time to act. Time is running out. If you feel that this message was meant for you, if every word has touched something deep inside you, then this is your chance to answer the universe. Show that you are ready. Write in the comments, "I accept my destiny and open myself to love." Subscribe now, turn on notifications, and leave your like. This is your confirmation, your sign that you are ready for this transformation. If this message has brought you clarity, strength, and hope, click the thanks button and help this message reach more people. Your support makes all the difference. May this energy return to you multiplied. And remember, destiny never separates those who are truly meant to be together. But it tests them. It challenges them. It asks, do you have the courage to fight for what you truly desire? Now, that answer is in your hands. What will you choose?